Good morning. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, one and all, to the morning stream. We'll be live in just a minute. Do me a favor. Smash the like. Give it a little love. And watch that gambling. Holy shit. See you soon. This is the song that Kevin Feige jams to, where he's just floating in his jacuzzi. Like right after he dropped the go back to the movie theaters thing, he just had it on replay on his like 70-inch screen, and he's just in his jacuzzi just looking up. Of course he had a hat on, you know, and he's just chilling, feeling himself. Pretty dope. Feel the power. It's in you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's do it. Put me in, coach. Put me in. Put me in. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, NERDVENGERS. Welcome, Broke Vendors. Welcome, visitors to the towers. Lovers, haters, everybody in between. Welcome to the morning stream here on the Den of Nerds Live. We got to come up with like a real catchy way to say that this is the best way to spend your morning. Better than that. But welcome, and it is. Today, we shall be talking Marvel. A lot of cool stuff to talk about, man. Holy crap, I'm still reeling from all the Marvel stuff on Monday, and it felt really weird as a Star Wars fan to just sit there yesterday and watch the internet and look and hope and pray and eventually accept that Star Wars wasn't going to do anything. You know what I mean? I could have had a whole day yesterday of friggin' talking about all the other Marvel stuff. You know what I mean? But instead, we talked about nothing. So, we'll talk about some of that. Get into that. Get into some of your feelings about that. You know what I mean? Some of your feelings, concerns, questions about that. But in general, there's a lot of dope Marvel stuff to get excited about. The future of Marvel looks really bright, and there's even crazier stuff than the trailers. The trailers were just like one thing. That's just like one avenue or route or sort of avenue by which the hype was delivered. There's also speculation, all of this other stuff that's going on. Andrew Garfield lying out of his teeth about Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy at this point. Like, it's insane. And I was really thinking about it, meditating about how Marvel already just puts pretty much everybody to shame. Like, there's nobody that's even close, right? But if they've really figured out the Sony arrangement in a way that we think they may have, in a way that is sort of being indicated by reports, and this Netflix / Marvel Disney Plus Hulu deal, if that's really as significant as it's sort of being hinted at, then I mean, like, how is anybody going to compete? How are any of these studios going to be able to compete? And it's crazy how dominant Marvel, and we're talking about this in the wake of, in my opinion, two shows that sort of still floundered on delivery. You know what I mean? Like, they don't just get a pass because they're Marvel, to me. But Marvel's brand is so strong that a year-long wait and two shows that, again, to me, were kind of meh and didn't really deliver on their promises. It's still the just total bull out there. There's nothing that can really compete. And again, we're going to talk about how the Sony deal, ensuring that up, may have just solidified everything, moving towards Fantastic Four, moving towards a whole bunch of crazy IP. It's pretty intense. So I want to talk about all of that and more. There is some hints and teases that there may be a Venom 2 trailer on the way today. There seems to be some hints at it. Daniel Richtman seems to be teasing something. Could be related to Venom 2. I know he's been talking about that quite a bit. And there are some accounts popping up in foreign social media for Venom 2 that are giving the official title out there, updating things about it. So we'll see. It looks like the promotion arm is a moving and a swinging. And we shall keep an eye on that as well, because if that trailer does drop, oh man, I'm going to be very excited to check it out. But before we get into any of that, let us first do some show notes. So I think the most important thing to talk about is that we are going to be doing a NERDVENGER Prime meeting Thursday at 3. That'll be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on the Discord. But I may even pop either a video or a surprise stream for Prime members today, because of some things that are happening in the NFT space and a project that I've been watching and how it might relate to some of the macro plans that we have for the channel. So look out for that if you're a Prime member. Very interesting stuff with that in mind. Also, all of you crazy, gambling, savage, nerd coin Vikings that are out there trying to get every freaking coin you can possibly get your hands on and trying to break the system that we've built, stop by Saturday. We're going to have a talk about Nerdcoin, talk about Like, what is going on? Trying to, just get the data back in and see what's fair. I know there's little errors as well where people aren't getting Nerdcoin for super chats. Apparently, people aren't getting it for likes all the time either. So we're going to try to look into that and address those problems and have a big discussion about that on Saturday when it comes to Nerdcoin. So look out for that if you are a NerdVenger member. Come on by Saturday. You may well just get even more Nerdcoin on Saturday. Some of you are like, hey, maybe Josh is going to take all of our Nerdcoin away on Saturday. Well, maybe instead I'll just give you a whole bunch more and put a whole many more items available on the store. By the way, go to denofnerdslive.com if you're curious about where you stand as far as your Nerdcoin levels. And you can visit the store where you can actually make purchases and have some dope items shipped out to you for free if you live in the United States, just for supporting us and getting a little bit of Nerdcoin back. It's actually pretty cool. Check that out, denofnerdslive.com. Other than that, Darren's Danger Room will be on tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm sure Darren and I will talk about a myriad of different nerdy things, maybe a Venom 2 trailer if it drops. If not, we'll definitely have a lot to talk about. Marvel's been going crazy, so stop by for that. Also, of course, After Dark will be at it again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, yes, we will be doing a watch party 3 a.m. Friday. I swear I will set every alarm known to man, and I will be there for the watch party for episode 2 of The Bad Batch. Look for a preview video for The Bad Batch episode 2 / breakdown of episode 1 video launching on the main channel later today. Okay, holy mother of pearl. Let's get into the news. Did the Venom 2 trailer drop yet? Did Venom drop? Did it drop? Did Venom drop? Oh wait, did Venom drop? Did it drop? Or did it go? Are we doing it? Is it what's going on? Superior AF, welcome to the Nerdvengers. You are a Nerdvenger now. And just so everybody knows too, we'll be we usually do Q&A and super chats at the end of the episode, or the end of the stream. So allow me to now take you through some of the dopeness. Oops, wrong thing. Let's start with something that I think will be of great interest to much of our audience and the Nerdvengers here. Give me just a second. Let me pull this up. Yep, we're doing it. We're talking about it. Okay, so it's been a debate in this community for a long time, one that I have been on the side of like, hell nah, fam, about whether or not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was canon to the MCU. Okay? I know, this debate's been going on for a while. Well, Disney Plus just solved the debate once and for all, and I swear to God, everyone better just let it go after today. It's not canon. They removed Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU, part of the Disney Plus categories, and instead moved both shows to Marvel Legacy movies and series, aka the bargain bin dollar comics. They're not of the main canon, you see. They never were. So before we move on and talk about this a little bit in the chat, does anybody want to get out? Does anybody want to get out? Anything you want to say? Any disagreements out there? Do you have some feelings you want to express? Chet, get the bands ready. Here we go. Let's see what people are saying. Let's get the bands ready. Band hammer on standby. Band hammer. Man, I'm good with that. Band. Damn, Agent Carter gonna take a hit too, though. Kendall, sorry. Banned. What about Phil? Carl, it's been real. Appreciate all the support. Banned. Brian Puka says, I'm unsubscribing. I'll save you the time. Banned. Can I be mad about it? Banned forever. Let's see here. What else? Who else has got something to say? It's still canon in my brain, says Justin. Banned forever. Chat, are you getting these names? Are you getting these names? Oh no! Oh no, they're turning on me. They're turning on me. No, in all seriousness, though, I mean, like, come on, guys. Like, come on. What more do you need? What more do you need? This is all Jeff Loeb stuff, man. You know what I mean? Like, don't blame me. Blame Jeff Loeb. You know what I mean? I'm sure he's a public figure. You know what I mean? You can find him on Twitter. Blame him. Don't go blame Jeff Loeb. I'm kidding. But in all seriousness, come on, man. The show was never like, it was alright at best. There's cool aspects of it, but it was never up to snuff MCU quality. Even the two lackluster MCU shows, WandaVision and Falcon Winter Snowman, even those shows are better than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. by a long shot, actually. By a long shot. One of the reasons that they're better is because even though on an individual level, maybe they're not incredible, they actually tie into the MCU canon, and you'll see those characters again because they're actually a part of the canon. You see, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was hanging on to this hope of having a similar thing, thereby like trying to create value where it didn't have any. It never had that. Yeah. So look, now that we've settled that, let's move on. Let's move on. You know, no reason to talk about it. No reason to linger on it. I'm sure everybody in the chat is agreeing with me right now, which is pretty cool. So super happy that we're all on the same page. No big deal. No hard feelings. It's good to finally put that past us. You know what I mean? As a community. Oh man. So here's something really interesting. Of course, we talked about on Nerdy News Rundown yesterday about how Andrew Garfield is lying. He's a liar. He's lying about not being in Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, according to Skylar Schuler, he's saying that Sony is doing everything in their power to get these actors to deny their involvement. It likely won't be shown in marketing, all to try to keep the element of surprise. In other words, Garfield is a bad actor here, and Josh knows it. So the only thing that's weird about that is I had actually heard it was the opposite. I heard it was Marvel that wasn't keen on those surprises coming out. In fact, I had heard, and was it not a Sony marketing person that had talked about an upcoming trailer that would show all of the Spider-Man? I believe a couple of months ago that was totally a thing. So, you know, Skylar here saying that Sony wants these actors to lie. I don't know. I mean, that's interesting. Maybe both studios do. Seems really weird. And you know where I'm at with that. It's like, nah, man, like making these people lie to everybody. It's like, it's wild or whatever, you know? So, okay, so here we go. Just so that everybody knows that I wasn't just making it up. ABC shows are now part of the Marvel Legacy section on Disney+. So, yeah, everybody's arguing in the comments, you know what I mean? But essentially, like, they definitely moved it. It's definitely not canon. But anyway. Andrew Garfield, again. It's so funny, man. He is really in a weird spot, you know what I mean? Because, like, they are going to be relentless. Because these articles and these things are generating so many clicks and so much traffic. So this is what people don't necessarily, like, a lot of boomers and studios are run by mostly boomers. They don't understand is that, like, they've actually created more search traffic, volume, keywords, metadata, draw, algo love. They just created all kinds of shit by telling him, basically, like, it's the Streisand effect, but, like, the internet takes it to another level. You know what I mean? Very, very interesting. Very interesting stuff. So this one was kind of interesting. We've been talking a little bit about Michael B. Jordan and the possibility of him returning to Black Panther 2. We've talked about on the Nerdy News Rundown how he recently made some comments about the Superman reboot and kind of threw some cold water on the possibility, or at least the rumor, of him being cast as Superman in the J.J. Abrams Superman reboot. Takashi Coates is writing that, and so they think it's, I mean, I think they've even said that it's going to be a black Superman. I think they've even cast a black Supergirl. I'm a little out of the exact loop on that. It could just be that with, you know, Coates writing, that's sort of just the implied direction. regardless, he sort of threw cold water on that man. Like, everybody thought he was the guy, and he has some kind of an arrangement with Warner Brothers as well. He did something with the studio for representation. I don't know if he's like a chairman of some kind of board or something like that, right? He's connected. But I have always thought, and especially if what I think they might do in Black Panther, if they do what I think they might do, Michael B. might be at an inflection point where he decides to walk away from a pretty awesome thing as, you know, being Superman, to potentially, and again, rumor, speculation. I have no idea if this is true. I haven't heard shit. But what if he had the opportunity to actually become Black Panther? Okay? So, here's some interesting comments made by him. Let's see here. He says, there's always a love I have for those characters, and Eric is definitely one of those that means a lot to me, he answered. So only if it's the right thing, and it's impactful, and I could add something to it. If it means something, then yeah, I want to be a part of that journey, you know? Interesting there. I mean, I'll read between the lines in a second. But let's keep going. Although Jordan stated that he's not sure what Coogler is doing with the film, he has no doubts that he'll work with the director again soon. He said that even if he doesn't return as Killmonger in the sequel, he and Coogler are definitely going to do projects together in the future. So they talk about how on Monday they announced that that was there. So look, to me, he's saying, so only if it's the right thing and it's impactful and I could add something to it. If it means something, then yeah, I want to be a part of that journey, you know? And I mean, let's just, again, speculate about what could possibly be happening behind the scenes, right? Because if you think about it, before the absolute tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman, it was a different thing. Eric was gone, and even if he was thinking about coming back for a flashback or doing something like that, it was a totally different thing. You know, the Eric Killmonger character, for all intents and purposes, was gone. Chad was there, carrying the mantle. Wakanda forever. A lot of big things. Wakanda's opening up to the world. A lot of cool stuff there. Now it's a totally different situation, okay? So, and you know, for me personally, you know, finding out about Chad's private struggles with his illness and just how much he shouldered privately was, as I don't really know how to explain how impactful that was. It just hit me in a very real way. And I can imagine Michael, you know, having similar feelings, if not stronger feelings, if not feelings on a whole nother level for all sorts of different reasons, okay? And there's a big difference between the movie that may have been the sequel had this not happened and what is happening now. You know what I mean? And if you take what Letitia Wright said a week or two before, where she said she does know what Coogler's doing with the script, to a degree at least, right? She said so, as much, and she said it honors the spirit of Chad's legacy and passing, I believe, is sort of the way she worded it. You know, I'm paraphrasing, but that's essentially what she said. Well, I'm just going to throw this out there. If she knows that, I'm going to say I think maybe Michael B. knows that. You know, and what, again, we always talk about how these actors have to play a weird game and they have to not always tell the truth. They have to be guarded. Sometimes they can't say everything that's going on behind the scenes. But if I'm reading between the lines anywhere near correctly here, it seems like the film would absolutely have to have a impactful, meaningful return to Eric. If Eric returns in the movie, in a movie that is to honor the legacy and passing of Chad and perhaps even pass on the Black Panther mantle, then it obviously has to be meaningful and impactful. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm starting to get this sense that either JJ's Superman thing is on hold for him, or it's like, yo, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I have to walk away from this incredible opportunity to be Superman, because this over here, this means so much more. This is a whole nother thing, and just on so many different levels, and not just as an actor, and not just as a person trying to get the most for myself and my family, but as a person that just loved this person and wants to honor their legacy. There's a lot that could make a person change their mind about something. You know what I mean? So, just interesting comments. We're going to obviously keep our eye on what is happening with the Black Panther sequel. And, it's crazy. I know we all have sort of mixed feelings about aspects of it. I'm of the mind that they should just recast T'Challa. I love the T'Challa character. It sucks that we won't get more T'Challa in the MCU. And so I'm bummed about that, and I actually don't like the idea of them just moving on to a new Black Panther. However, if Ryan Coogler is in the driver's seat, and this is something that they all want to do from a creative, and it really does honor Chad's legacy, I'm going to wait and see. You know what I mean? I think you cannot pass judgment on that until you see it, and we have a better idea of what's going on. You know what I mean? This one's kind of interesting here. Is it deleted? Did it get deleted? I don't know. It might have been deleted. Yeah, I think he deleted it. Okay. So, yeah. Roger Clark posted a Thing reference when talking about Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four on Instagram. He also posted, I think, on his Twitter about it. He got a game award for best performance in Red Dead Redemption 2. If he's playing the Thing, this is really exciting. Yeah, wow, that's pretty interesting. So is he the main voice of the guy from Red Dead? Huh. I don't know. That's really interesting. I'm not super familiar with Roger Clark. Let's see. So he did say this on Twitter. Is this deleted? No, it's not deleted. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so he posted this. Now here's the Thing. Irish American. Yeah, so is he the main voice of Red Dead? Regardless, something people are definitely talking about. I find it so fascinating that the Fantastic Four, without much, just a friggin' logo, can, like, blow us all away. You know what I mean? Let's watch this.
Don't miss Marvel Studios' Loki, a brand new original series streaming only on Disney Plus this June. Let's take a look.
And now a special look at Marvel Studios' original series, Loki.
Maybe Loki wants to mix it up. Is that possible? You can change? Hi.
This variant is insubordinate, stubborn, unpredictable.
He's doing great,
You need the God of Mischief.
but he's really arrogant.
I am Loki. And I am
Chat, turn the music off while we're watching this. Jeez, man.
Unbelievable. Wherever you go, it's just death, destruction, the literal ends of worlds.
Alright, dude.
Original series streaming this June.
I want to watch that again. That was really cool.
Let's take a look.
And now a special look at Marvel Studios' original series, Loki.
Maybe Loki wants to mix it up. Is that possible? You can change? Hi.
This variant is
I don't think it's
insubordinate,
possible.
stubborn, unpredictable.
He's doing great,
You need the God of Mischief.
but he's really arrogant.
I am Loki. And I am burdened with glorious purpose.
Unbelievable. Wherever you go, it's just death, destruction, the literal ends of worlds.
I know. Original series streaming this June.
It's gonna be cool, man. Very excited. You know, people always ask about, like, in the wake of some of the, the disappointment I had with the other shows, like, how are you feeling about Loki? I'm like, come on, man. Like, so good. So good. Are you kidding me? Incredible actors. Incredible actors. Looking like very intriguing story. I am pretty friggin' excited for that show. I did, though, you know, again, not to like get dragged back into this whole conversation about Star Wars and Marvel, but it did just feel so weird that was also a Monday night. I mean, you got to understand, guys, that like the social media sort of cycle was really dominated even on May the 4th by Marvel news. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of my point, is that even that next day, man, it was just kind of dominated. Here's something that's kind of cool people were talking about. Sacha Baron Cohen. No, I'm not. Fuck your website. I'm not doing that shit. Sacha Baron Cohen, Christian Bale, and Russell Crowe had lunch with Taika Waititi. Very cool. Pretty much talking about how they're gonna be in that film. I didn't know Sacha Baron Cohen was in the movie. Maybe he's not. Maybe he's just visiting or whatever. But he is an incredible actor, actually. I know he gets sort of typecast into that whole comedic Borat kind of thing, but he's incredible. This is kind of interesting. WandaVision's Monica and Rambeau Easter egg spotted a new Captain Marvel 2. Whoa. Maria Photon Rambeau. Okay. So was this not in there before? Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I you know, it's funny, I speculated about that Monica would be in there. It just makes sense, right? And by the way, Monica's like one of the best things to come out of that show, really. Loved it. Loved it. All right, I think that's good. Did the Venom trailer come out? Let's check the front page. Did the Venom trailer come out? Is the Venom trailer coming? Is there a Venom trailer? Where's the Venom trailer? Where's the Venom trailer? Where's the Venom 2 trailer? Where is it? I don't see it. You know what? While we're on the subject of Venom 2, even though we don't have a trailer, let me blabber about it a little bit. Let me just blabber about it. I'm really curious about what has happened with Venom over the course of 2020 and, you know, the pandy, but also the arrangement with Marvel. I mean, if you recall, in the Morbius trailer, there was the shot of Michael Keaton's The Vulture. Then, in different versions of that trailer, they removed Michael Keaton from that trailer, which seemed weird. Then we got word that Michael Keaton was going to sign to be the Batman and do that big role there. But then there was cold water thrown on that, and then there were rumors and ideas of him being in Spider-Man No Way Home and perhaps being set up as a massive villain for the future of the MCU or the Sony MCU. There's a lot of questions about Carnage, man. Carnage, Venom. Are they going to have a Spider-Man over there? Is it Toby? Is it Andrew? Is it a new Spider-Man? And how will all of that relate, right? You know, it's funny because Marvel had that whole year off, but Sony also took a large amount of time off, and they removed all of their movies. I mean, they didn't even try with movies during the pandy, I don't think. You know what I mean? So it's pretty interesting. I'm quite interested, man. I'm quite interested in what Venom 2 could have in store for us. How much of the movie was changed, because you'll recall, and this was more or less confirmed, there was a Peter Parker scene shot with Tom Holland for Venom 1. Yeah, it's pretty much confirmed. And that was removed at the behest of Kevin Feige. That's what the word was. Kevin Feige was like, no. So what does that mean? You know what I mean? What does that mean? Why did that happen? Was it all about negotiations? Was it all about crossing T's and dotting I's? I can't really. It's hard for me to like wrap my head around the idea that a distribution deal that was finalized 2 weeks ago has been the holdup for creative for like a lot of different things. It's hard for me to wrap my head around it. But I guess it's possible. Pretty weird. Pretty freaking weird. Well, guys, I think we'll transition into a little bit of Q&A and just see what you guys have on your minds. Yeah, what the hell is up with the likes? Y'all need to get them likes up. But yeah, let's see. Let's see what y'all have to say. We'll get into Q&A for a little bit, and we'll keep an eye on the news. Really hoping that we get that Venom 2 trailer. But I don't know at this point. Seeming less than likely. You know? Seeming less than likely. I wish I could see who this person is, but somebody says... Wait, can't I see? No, it's going to click that. First time catching you guys live as I live in the UK. Love the content. Keep it up, Josh, with a heart. Hey, thank you so much. I wish I could see who you were, but YouTube's being weird. Tom says, don't settle for average. Settle for Josh. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm just going to take it as an extreme compliment. And so thank you. Superior AF, again, welcome to the Nerdvengers. You are a Nerdvenger now. Adam Dodson says, do you think Star Wars shot themselves in the foot with the Disney investor panel in December, releasing all those shows and not saving anything for May the 4th? Sort of. I mean, it just shows where their priorities are. I mean, that whole thing was about investors. You know what I mean? Like, the thing in December was about investors. It was for the big institutional money. Okay? So it just shows you where Disney's priorities are. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it does show you where their priorities are. On May the 4th, there were very few actual formal announcements, teases of any kind. It felt really hollow, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? It felt even worse than last year, to the point where I'm legitimately confused. I mean, I'm trying not to be super hard on them because maybe it's a pandy thing and maybe they just weren't ready. But dude, I'm telling you, man. Let me put it to you this way. Let me just say it this way. I had a not so great day yesterday. Wasn't feeling all that great. Had to deal with a lot of stuff in the personal life. You know what I mean? A lot going on. And I feel like I managed a better effort on May the 4th than Disney did. And we didn't even nail everything. We had a late stream that was sort of weird in the morning. We did a gaming stream that wasn't perfect in the evening. I missed a watch party. And I still feel like I put more effort into May the 4th than Disney did. But that's just me. That's just me. Rogue Soul says, with a $5 holla, says, since Proxy got a limitless pill, I figured I should buy Shenron out of the shop. Mind sticking him in the vault for me for a bit? Keanu as Ghost Rider? I don't mind at all, Rogue Soul. Shenron is yours. And also, I can personalize that Shenron for you. If you want me to write something on there or do a little doodle or just say, Rogue Soul is the best, love the Iron Nerd, or something like that, I can do that for you, my friend. And congratulations on your purchase. Chris James says, your streams make my day, knowing I get to indulge in nerdy knowledge of the great Obi Josh the homie. Take my money. Chris James, thank you so much for the support, man. That's very kind. Very kind of you to say. Big Stevie says, I've said this before, and I think if you revisit Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now, it's not main canon. It will make you appreciate it more, LOL. Yeah, so Steve's basically saying that, like, now that it's not canon, maybe I will appreciate it more and not, like, be so critical of everything that was in it. Maybe, bro. Maybe. I don't know, man. It's just the weak Inhumans. Like, the Inhuman Light kind of stuff was just... wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest with you. James Heaton with the $10 holla says, I'll begrudgingly compromise with you, Josh. It's not canon to the main MCU timeline. It all takes place in an alternate timeline created by Loki taking the Tesseract. Now we can be happy. Damn it! I guess that's a good point, James. You know, there is something to be said for that because of the sacred timeline and because a lot of the shuffling around that I think might happen with Marvel and the multiverse and all the different things that they're doing. It is possible you may well get that. And I think, by the way, Agent Coulson, maybe even May, maybe even Chloe Bennett, some of these characters could actually pop up in the MCU and then actually be good. You see what I did there? It's like I built you up, Buttercup, just to let you down. Love you, though, James. All right, Jesse Bond says, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. revolved around Inhumans for a while. There is no way Feige was going to let that plot line be their intro into the MCU. You're not wrong, Jesse. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. John Lover1 says, show full design t-shirt you're wearing with standing. Damn, dude. Like, I always get these. Is it you, John? Are you the same person that always does this? full design of shirt, standing. Give me full shirt design. Like, what is going on here? You making NFTs? You making NFTs of this content? What's happening right now? I don't feel like standing up. I don't feel like standing up. The best I'll do is this. That's all you get. That's all you get. Anyway, thank you for the support. Sinister Gain says, the amount of likes right now is absolutely disgusting. Well, now it's finally up to 333, which I kind of like. It's a nice round number. And so now if there's any more likes, I'm going to be furious. But at the time, Sinister Gains, you were probably 100% right. And everybody else sucks. If you didn't come in here and like the video today, you suck. I want you to feel bad about it. Think about what you did and do better next time. Eric Gain says, hey, what did I miss? I want to stay live with the family. Stay live with the family. Eric, we're just talking about Marvel updates, talking about the Venom 2 trailer that isn't here. By the way, is the Venom 2 trailer out? Is it out yet? Is the Venom 2 trailer out? Is that what's going on? Is Venom 2 out? Did Venom 2 trailer come out? Huh. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, seems like there's some liars out there. Renee Remain says, ordered the Mjolnir. Don't sit on it forever. You got it? Renee, did you order it? Are you in the States? I'll ship it out by the end of the week, my guy. And also, again, I can sign it. I could sign the toy. I could sign the box. You know, whatever. Or I could not sign it if you actually want it to hold value. I don't know. You tell me what you'd like. Jack says, when they said Cap is on the moon in Falcon the Winter Soldier, they could be talking about the sword base. Take my money, Josh. Love all the streams. Jack, thank you so much for the support. It's possible. Again, my take on that, and I could be wrong here, but my take on that is that, again, due to shuffling behind the scenes and some changes, they may have removed the Chris Evans stuff from Falcon and the Winter Soldier because they want to do it in Cap 4, building up towards some other stuff. I know there's like weird conflicting reports that like there's rumors of Chris's return to the MCU, but it's not going to be for Cap 4. I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird stuff that's going on out there. I also heard today that somebody suggested that you would be surprised if you found out how much of Captain America 4 was already done. Like that a good portion of this flick is already moving. What? Okay. Dr. Cool, welcome to the NERDVENGERS. You are a NERDVENGER now, my friend. Vinny Diaz says, good morning, Josh. I just started the X-Men cartoon. Any suggestions on what I should watch next? PS, take my money! Thank you, Vinny. You ever watch the 90s Spider-Man cartoon? Hopefully they get it back on Disney+. I think it was off for a second. Hopefully it's back. That show is dope. As far as Marvel shows, too, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which was the first of the Disney XD animated Avengers things. Dude, I know what you're thinking, like, oh, Disney XD animated. No, it's amazing. That first season is amazing. And a lot of that animated stuff on Disney XD was actually pretty good. Let's see here. I can't see what Brian said. Let me see. Maybe I can see it over here. Brian says, if you go to the denofnerds.com and go to the chatbot page, it will tell you the commands for the stream. So actually, I think it's denofnerdslive.com that will show you that. But I could be wrong. Yeah, Earth's Mightiest Heroes was incredible. It really was. MCU X-Men better have that animated theme song. Hey, that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I now own the Mandu Grogu, says A Par. Nice, dude. I'm excited. I'm excited that you guys are getting some cool stuff, man. We'll ship it out by the end of the week, and we'll have more stuff in the vault available soon. Let's see here. So I think basically one of Craps games, basically. Oh, it's like a Craps game? Yeah, for the gambling? I don't really know. Nice, A-Par. Take my nerd coin. Well, I'm glad for you, brother. And again, I can personalize any of that stuff if you want me to. I will personalize it and send it out to you. Can we please hurry with this apparent Venom 2 trailer? LOL. I know, right? You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Where's it at? Man. Where's it at? Hey, where's it at? Where's the Venom 2 trailer at? You know what I mean? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Let's see here. Charles has a update thing on Blade. Production on Blade has been delayed to the summer of 2022. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so this just dropped 28 minutes ago. The next Superman film will be the first with a black actor as Kal-El, with Warner Brothers also committed to hiring a black director. Very interesting. Very interesting. Again, the whole Michael B element of this is really more interesting to me. This is something we kind of saw coming. You know what I mean? But no Venom trailer. No Venom trailer. Anyway, let's get back into the chat. Let's see here. Elisa with the $10 holla says, Earth's Mightiest Heroes was okay, I guess, but they made Stark sound like a teenage frat boy. Agent Carter, on the other hand, that show is beautifully written. You ever have that thing where you want to argue with someone, but you can't because they will punch you physically later in the day? Ryan Armel says, take my money with the $2 holla. Sinister Gain says, did Agent Carter make the canon cut? I guess according to Elisa, it did. Josh I says, let's see here. Bro, the animation for the Bad Batch was amazing. Make me a statue or bust. I want to be in the tower forever. P.S. Take my money, brother. Well, yeah, man, we're working on that. We're working on that. There's going to be a way for you to, with your nerd coin, purchase a bust and be in the tower forever. Certain people like Mr. Anderson and Stevie are getting that sort of pro bono just because they've given us so much support. But we will figure that out, man. We will definitely figure that out. Nobody. Josh. Yeah. P.S. Love you, man. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate the support. And by the way, yeah, Josh, the animation for... I'm sorry, I blanked out on that. The animation for Bad Batch was incredible. I watched the episode again, man. It's so good. I'm excited to do the breakdown / preview video later. It's going to be cool. I'm hoping to try to squeeze that out in the early afternoon and then get NNR ready for 6, which will be pretty cool. Shiloh. Did I say it right? I think I got it right? Because we talked about this on the weekend. I think it's Shiloh. Shiloh says, I saw the Bad Batch is going to be 16 episodes. Maybe some Mace Windu? P.S. Take my money. Yeah, I think you might be onto something there. I don't know. A lot of people read into Mace Lives, the hashtag that Samuel Jackson had on his post yesterday. I can't really agree that that's anything more than just the campaign he's been wanting to do for like 15 years, and that's to come back to Star Wars. It is interesting, and there are literal rumors. Literal rumors. That's kind of a funny oxymoron. But there are actually rumors that a Mace Windu show is in development. Yeah. That is definitely a rumor out there. So that's kind of interesting. Vinny Diaz with the $3 house says, thank you. The X-Men intro is dope. Indeed. Josh, Feige didn't say anything about Blade. It's true. He didn't, but I think there's just some, I don't know exactly. There could be a lot going on there, but it's likely just, I mean, he shuffled so much. Again, I really think there's way more shuffling going on than they're being open about. I think they had to change a lot. What? Big Stevie's dueling us? I don't understand what it means. I don't know what the duel is. The NERDVENGERS are taking over! I don't understand what's happening. Stormy with the $2 holla says, currently dealing with Rona. Fun to hang out here. Yeah. Hey, look, man, that's a shame. I hope you're all right, brother. I'm sure you'll pull through. We had a little scare in the house too recently, making sure that there was no Rona over here. You know what I mean? But yeah. Hope you get well soon, brother. Hope you get well soon. Hope you get well. I don't know what this dueling business is. I gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out and gotta figure out how to dominate in it. Anyway. What else is going on, chat? What else is on your mind? Anything going on in the chat? 1-800-NERD-GAMBLERS. None of us do. Yeah. Uh-oh. Crim's trying to cancel. Crim, I'm so sorry that happened on Monday, man. What the fuck? The one time it works, I lose. Look, there's a lot going on here. There's a lot. I think Streamlabs is like getting worked, yo. Streamlabs needs to get its shit together. They weren't ready for the NERDVENGERS. You know what I mean? Alex G says, I have a job interview today. Send positive vibes. Man, you're going to nail it. Are you going in a tuxedo? Are you going in confident in a tuxedo? Are you coming in there and being like, I'm here to fuck shit up? Make a statement. Make a statement. When you walk into the interview in a tuxedo and you say, I'm here to fuck shit up, you take your phone out, you put on the Den of Nerds, and you're like, this shit's going to be playing all over the job now. I hope you're good with it. And they'll be like, wait, what? And they'll be like, yeah, shut your mouth and listen. Okay? And then you put on the Den of Nerds, and then your boss is going to be like, you know what? Not only are you hired, but you've got my job now. That you're my boss now. You know what I mean? Man. That would be such an incredible way to go into that interview. By the way, please don't do that. Please don't do that, man. Please don't do that. You don't do that. That's a joke. It's a joke. I was joking. But also, if you do it, record it. Sheev the Wise says, I am the NERDVENGERS. Also, Lucasfilm, do better for the fans. We'll come for you. Do not hesitate, Gamble-Vengers. Show no mercy. Nice, bro. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. Gamble overload stream will self-destruct in 5 minutes. Yo, Black Panther 2, a Game of Thrones vibe with the tribes fighting for the throne. Shuri wins and unites the nations, hence Wakanda forever. That would be dope. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I'd be into that. Let's double check and see if the Venom trailer came out yet. Venom trailer? Venom trailer? Anybody? Venom trailer? Trailer of Venom? Venom of trailer? Let there be carnage? Let there be something. You know what else I think is hilarious? And it's not a whoa. Okay. Yo. This is pretty interesting. Skylar Schuler just tweeted about the Hollywood Reporter talking about DC and Warner Brothers committing to hiring a black director to tackle the first black Superman. He thinks that they're going after some of the same talent for Blade, and that's what's causing Blade to be delayed. That's pretty interesting. Very interesting. J.J. Abrams definitely not directing, is what they say. That is pretty interesting. A lot of interesting stuff going on with that report. But no Venom 2 trailer. No Venom 2 trailer. Rough. Rough out there. Rough out there for all the scoopers that said Venom 2 was coming. Tim, no! Tim, no. I guess some people are winning hard, some people are losing hard. Dirt Wizard says, who wants to duel the champ? Great stream, man. I'm actually awake for it today. Take my money. I don't know why I gave you that old Hulk Hogan kind of thing there, but, yeah. Stormy says, Blade isn't delayed. They never said when it would drop, you know? I didn't say it was delayed in its release. I said it was delayed in its production. Listen up, NERDVENGER. Listen up when I'm talking to you. You ever come at me with that fucking attitude again, Stormy? I swear to God. Also, how are you? Trev says with a $5 holla, palette cleanse. I need to see What If. I'm excited for that. And it comes out after Loki and the implications it may have to the larger MCU. Palette cleanse. Yeah, I guess What If could sort of be a palette cleanse in some sense. But a palette cleanse from what, man? There's not really nothing. I don't know. There's not a lot going on. I don't need a palette cleanse. I need to more. I need to eat more. I need more. I need more. AK Knight says Chris Evans will be recast as Human Torch. That is pretty interesting. I don't think so, but then again, with all the multiverse stuff going on, who knows? That would be pretty wild. What if they brought him back not for Cap, but for literally to do Human Torch? That would be pretty interesting. That'd be funny, dude. Yo, that would be terrible. That would be terrible. Loving your screaming game stream from yesterday. It was a good Star Wars day for me. Thanks, Jedi Mike. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that. I had a lot of fun doing that gaming stream, man. Yeah. Do y'all want to see me try to beat that level again? Felicity says, I was disappointed by a lack of Star Wars yesterday, but do you think Lucasfilm Limited is turning over a new leaf by trying to reduce the presence? Yeah, Felicity, that's such a great point. That's such a great point, and I don't know. It's weird. I had those thoughts as well, where I was like, wow, it really seems like they might just be backing off of online and stuff in general because they just get ratioed and they just get clowned and all this other stuff. But like, to me, they are learning the worst lesson possible. If that's really their strat, like, holy cow, like, that is so bad. Like, and again, I'm not trying to be a dick here, but it all comes down to leadership, man. It's Kathy and it's all the people around her. Kathy and all the people around her. You got to show me something, man. You got to show me something. And by the way, I love the whole, but she's one of the greatest producers of all time. Like, dude, nobody's here judging E.T. E.T. was fucking great. We're talking about Star Wars. We're talking about the job she's doing as the president of Lucasfilm. E.T. was great. Leave it alone. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. You know what I mean? So, again, I don't know. It seemed really odd. But even Marvel seems really odd right now. It seems like all of these studios are in like this really weird protective state. Everything's more tightened up. Everything's less open. You know, it feels really weird right now. The vibe is off on all of these studios, and I think it's either the fact that they had so much shifting because of Rona and different things like that, or it is possible that, like, looking at what happened last year and the forward-thinking people at some of the companies as far as like digital and what's coming next, there could be some moves being made that are weird behind the scenes that we don't fully recognize. You know what I mean? So I don't know, Felicity. I totally see what you're saying. Reduce their presence in online and news. I mean, it seemed like Disney, I don't know, but it literally seemed like Disney was talking about all sorts of other stuff other than Star Wars yesterday. And I just think last year that wasn't the case. I think the year before that wasn't the case. And it literally feels like Disney's like almost wants to distance the Disney brand overall from being so tied to Star Wars because it is so toxic. Holy shit, what if that's true? Sheev the Wise says, casts Chris Evans as both Captain America and Human Torch so he can stare at America's ass again. Damn, dude, you're on fire. You're on fire today. Machine Gun Carter says, King in Black Knoll, too powerful for the MCU? Love you, nerds. Someone please make Josh mad for me. King in Black Knoll, too powerful for the MCU. I don't know what you mean by that. Do you mean like Black Knoll and the sword and all that? Is that person too powerful? Am I missing? Is there a new character in that Venom run that I'm not familiar with? I think Knoll is very powerful, but the Eternals are about to fight Deviants and possibly Celestials. I think the power scale is going up, not down. So I think they could do Black Knoll. I'd love for Knoll to be to be like a Thanos-like villain for the Venomverse. Wouldn't that make sense? And wouldn't it be awesome? And it would be dope to have that crossover to the MCU. I think that would be really, really cool. Stevie says, Josh, I used to fly up on the back of an ATST, slam on the brakes, and light it up, and then take off and loop around. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was fun, huh? I love that game, dude. That game's super fun. And I had a lot of fun playing it with y'all. For sure. Matthew K with the $10 holla says, I wonder why other Avengers don't help out with threats that they face individually. Like the others were just chilling at home while Bucky and Sam were facing the Flag Smashers. I know there's certainly a lot to that just feels weird, dude. And like the Wanda one to me is even more egregious. Like, how is the Sorcerer Supreme post Thanos event not watching for crazy shit? Like, how does fucking Agatha Harkness figure stuff out and get attracted to the thing and not the Sorcerer Supreme? That makes zero sense to me. You know what I mean? Zero. Did Proxy break 500K? Oh my goodness. Holy shit. Proxy! Proxy! You got too much coin. Proxy! Proxy! He's not the Sorcerer Supreme yet. What are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? Did I miss him not being Sorcerer Supreme? Is that not what the first Doctor Strange movie is about? Duh. Duh. Trinity is right. At the end, he's still not the Sorcerer Supreme. Okay, well then who is? Riddle me this, Adam. Riddle me this, Trinity. I'm going to be both of you boomers on a debate, and y'all are going to tag team debate me, and I'm still going to crush you. Riddle me this. Who is the Sorcerer Supreme then? No one. Oh, okay. So then what was the what was the Ancient One? What was the Ancient One doing? She wasn't supremely sorcering over everything? Yeah, I don't know about that one, guys. I don't know about that. Tom says, when Strange looked into the future in Infinity War and saw all those possible futures, maybe he saw what Wanda becomes and he knew it would resolve itself. Wow. That is the most charitable thing I've ever heard. But I will give you credit for this, Tom. It's still a better explanation than we took it out because we didn't want the white guy saving the day. It's still a better explanation for that. So, cheers to you, Tom. Cheers to you, my friend. Venom 2 trailer! Venom 2 trailer! Venom 2 trailer is not out yet. Still. Unless I'm missing it. Is it out yet? Is the Venom 2 trailer there? Is there a Venom 2 trailer? Is there a trailer for a Venom? A sequel to Venom? With Carnage in it? Is there a trailer for anything out there? Is there Venom anything out there? At this point, I would take Star Wars still. You know, I would take a day later Star Wars trailer that didn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you just post it the day before? I'd still take it. Is that out there? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller? Agatha mentioned the Sorcerer Supreme, so who'd she mean? Carl, quote of the day. I'm going to pin this comment. Can I pin the comment? For some reason, I can't pin that comment. You can't pin a super chat? Anyway, look, Carl, quote of the day. Carl, how did it feel to, in one swift super chat, put Adam Douglas from Fanjecture and Trinity from 2nd Street Marvel into their place? Nikki says, I definitely didn't say it first. All props to Carl. That's very nice of you, Nikki, to give him the full credit. Very nice of you. Carl, how does it feel to steal the credit from Nikki? Dirt Wizard says, so Doctor Strange could sense Loki in New York, but not the Wanda event? Oh, Trinity and Adam. Oh, you have opened up a can of worms. Oh, this is beautiful. We might go for a long time today. As long as we keep taking super chats that is shitting on Adam and friggin' Trinity, I might stream all goddamn day. Let's go! T Love says, hashtag where's the trailer? Hopefully on the way. Felicity says that BS about mansplaining is one of the reasons why I will not give multi-billion-dollar studios the pandy as a reason for not giving us their best. I mean, that's fair. I will say this. That sentence to me, or like that whole thing is just like a goobly glob of like whateverdom. Like I almost feel like when I hear that kind of stuff, I want to be like, okay, yeah, but what's the real answer? Like just literally miss me with that. You know what I mean? Like just miss me with it. Frankly. Like I'm not even interested in even talking about it. And I think the more reasonable, normal people just stood up and just was like, nah, dude, we're going to ignore that, like, whatever you're trying to do there. The more it would go away, because I do think it's literally just boilerplating, misdirection, and gloobly glob that they think people want to hear. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. Chase Floyd says with the $5 holler, what's up, Josh? Hope you're having a good day, bro, and didn't even need to ask. Have you? Think about it. Amen, brother. All the way at the tippy top of the mountain and only halfway up. Think about it. Hey, is there any more stuff that people want to say to Adam and Trinity? I'm just trying to look. I mean, if you don't really want to, it's all good. Big Stevie W says, I think we need Trinity on the phone right now. Mortal Kombat! I don't know. I mean, that feels like giving him an actual opportunity to defend his stance, which just seems like so not my style. Sorry, Trin. Maybe after today's stream, we'll figure something out. Are you guys dueling each other? Like, is that what's happening right now? Are you guys dueling each other for coin? I don't know. We should be supporting this. Nerd coin about to make me explode, says Star Wars Nerd. I hope in a good way. I'm sure some people are winning. I'm sure some people are losing. That's usually how gambling goes. You know what I mean? That's usually how it goes. Huh? Lisa Scott says, all I have to say is when in doubt, Adam is always wrong. Love it. Love it. Kendall, Normies to Nerd says, what trailer? Debo voice. Right on. Matthew K says, challenge. Make me feel better about selling my 12K Dogecoin at 0.5. Okay, let me tackle this, Matt. Let me help you out here. Let me help you out, legitimately. So I too sold out of Doge at a 700% increase for thousands of dollars and thought I had kicked a bunch of ass. Now look, I still have some Doge. I'm still exposed, but not like I was. And I look at the big numbers and I'm like, man, why not me? How come the Doge Koshin but not me? You know? Here's the reality of this, man. There's no get-rich-quick scheme. There's no friggin' lottery-winning, life-changing crap that's really going to make a big difference in your life. Okay? If you made a bunch of money from Doge, you should be like, yeah, man, I made a bunch of money from Doge because I'm smart, capable, and I know how to make money. And instead of focusing on the missed opportunities, just understand and have confidence in the fact that you're a smart, capable person that will continue to find the right avenues and make more money. You should be happy for the people that are making a ton on Doge right now. Be happy for them. And instead of focusing on what you didn't make, have the attitude that in the future, you're going to continue to grow as a person, continue to be able to add more value into the world, therefore extracting more value out as fair compensation, and then putting that value and that stuff that you have, the funds, the coin, the dollar, whatever, put it to work in a smart way. You did it once with Doge, you'll do it again. Do not focus on the loss. Focus on your ability to gain more in the future. So that's honestly one of the best advice I can give you all for if you miss out on an investing opportunity. Don't allow it to prevent you from being in a good mind state to be able to make more in the future. There's always going to be more opportunity. Tim with the $5 holler says, much love. Hope you, Elisa, and all my Nerdvengers are doing all right. Shout out to She for getting me into the gambling and making me lose all my nerd coin. Yo, that's awesome. Look, Adam just decides he can spam now. Friggin' Fanjecture over here just spamming. You know, this is his like subtweeting. He's like, oh, well, guess what, motherfucker? I can still spam because I'm a mod and I'm diamond tier. I see you, Adam. I see you. Anyway. I'm the captain now. All right, guys. I think we're going to call it there. Look, I want to get to the point where we can do 2-hour streams and really have like a lot of fun stuff going on in these streams, but I'm just so busy still. There's a lot going on. I got to try to get this breakdown video / preview video done, and then we got to turn around and try to get ready for NNR and get ready for Darren's Danger Room. And on top of that, there's meetings I have to do meetings. I have to get into meetings. There's meetings. There's things I got to do. I know. I'm sorry. Trust me, I don't want to do it, but it's got to be done. You understand? Trinity says, I love and accept that it's not a 2-hour stream, and I also understand that I was wrong. Trinity, takes a big person to admit all that, man. You know what I mean? So, much love, Trinity. Much love. Rogue Soul with the $5 holla says, Adam and Trin basically saying that they aren't until it's shoved down our throat like Agatha calling Wanda Scarlet Witch. Yo, quote of the day, Rogue Soul. Quote of the day. Yo, Josh, you think Russell Crowe will play old King Thor if they're doing God the Gore Butcher story? No, I say let Chris do that and let him be Zeus. All right, everybody. We're going to call it there. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I will see you in the next video. Trinity's so mean to me. You know, is everybody gone? Is everybody gone out of here? Everybody good? Much love to everybody, man. It's a fun ride, you know? It's a fun ride with y'all. The nerdy news comes, the nerdy news goes, but the Nerdvengers are a constant. Sorry about all the bullying I did today. I don't do it to be mean. I do it to be funny. He's not the son of the brain. Y'all are great. I can't wait till we can all cause a ruckus in real life together. You know what I mean? I really do hope that by October for New York Comic Con, maybe they can get that sorted and we can get a group of Nerdvengers in New York City for New York Comic Con around October. You might want to keep that on your radar. Be looking for updates on that October, New York City. Maybe. And if you can't make it, we will have a lot of live streaming going on there too, so you can be there with us even if you're not there. That's the future. That's what we want to do. Some of y'all will be able to come, and the rest of y'all are getting brought along via the tower. Hope you guys have a good day. See you soon.